Hey everyone, Nick Engvall here. Before we get into today's episode, I want to tell you about some of the people that make the sneaker history community and this podcast possible. It's more important than ever to think about who you give your money to when you're buying clothing to go with your kicks. Our friends at Guilty Goods started their brand with a goal of giving back, especially to the communities that make sneaker culture possible. With every purchase from Guilty Goods, at least 10% of the proceeds are donated to organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, the Movement for Black Lives, and many more. You can save 30% on your order by using the code HISTORY at guiltygoods.us. Again, that's history at guiltygoods.us for 30% off, and you can feel good about your purchase knowing you're supporting a meaningful cause. Sneakers are all about presentation, and if you're like me, displaying your kicks at home or in the office is just as important as when they're on your feet. Sneaker Throne makes sneaker display cases featuring customizable LED lights, drop-side cases to showcase the entire side of the shoe, not just the heel or the toe, the whole shoe. They've also got display cases for trading card collectors and hat collectors. To me, it's the perfect way to display your collection. You can save at least 10% on your Sneaker Throne order by using the code HISTORY at sneakerthrone.com. That's history at sneakerthrone.com. If you're a Patreon supporter or a member of our Discord community, you already know about Kicks with V hot sauce and his small batch, locally sourced hot sauce. V has been one of the biggest supporters of sneaker history and the podcast since the early days. He's currently the defending champion in our community trivia nights competition. Kicks with V hot sauce has been a huge hit with the community. You can save 10% on your order by using the code SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. That's SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. Now, you're probably here because you like sneakers, and if you join the Discord, you know our community is about so much more than that. Whether it's the marathon-like community calls, trivia night debates, the in-person meetups, or just sharing our favorite experiences, we found that although we have such different backgrounds, we all have some unexpected shared passions. Not only does the entire community look out for each other when it comes to releases, we're like a support group for life in general. You can join the Discord community for free by heading to the show notes of this episode. After you're done listening to this episode, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Now let's get into today's episode. What up, what up? Welcome back to the Sneaker History Podcast. Hey, before we get into this episode, I wanted to tell you about a couple of our partners. These are some of the folks that help us keep the podcast going, and they've been nice enough to offer some exclusive discounts for our listeners. Now, if you've watched us on YouTube, you all know how we love to display our kicks when we're not rocking them. Sneaker Throne makes sneaker display cases featuring customizable LED lights, drop-side cases to showcase your entire shoe, not just the heel, not just the toe, shoe trees, a number of other sneaker-related accessories. You can save 10% on your Sneaker Throne order by using the code HISTORY. You can find a link to Sneaker Throne in the description, or you can just head to sneakerhistory.com/sneakerthrone and it will send you directly to their site. Again, that's 10% off with the code HISTORY. Our friends at Prospect are the premier streetwear brand and sneaker boutique based in sunny San Diego, California. One of my favorite places. Prospect is not your typical hypebeast haven, though. They carry classic footwear from brands like Asics, New Balance, Puma, Saucony, as well as local and globally known streetwear brands like Belief, Illust, Rottweiler, Stussy, and many others. Not to mention their own Prospect label and the iconic Just a Kid from Dago collection. If you're a listener of the podcast, you can save 10% on all of your orders from Prospect through their website with the code HISTORY10. That's promo code HISTORY10 at PRSPCTSD.com. If you or someone you know is interested in sponsoring the podcast or becoming a partner with our community, get in touch with us. You can reach us by email at podcast@sneakerhistory.com, and we'll get back to you with information about how we can partner. And now for today's episode.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a move by Jordan! Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human life. 12 seconds. Bryant for the win. Iverson against Gill. The crowd on its feet. Allen for the win.
Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast.
What up, what up? Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast. My name is Nick Engvall. I've got the whole crew with me today to talk about some Jordan 5s. I'm going to throw this to our friend Robbie here because he is the diehard Jordan 5 fan of the group.
There's that meme where it says, I lube pizza. It's like, I lube Jordan 5. I truly do. It's the last shoe before Michael became great, and I think that's funny. Jordan band's been dropping. I mean, it is. The 6 is what broke the seal. I mean, you're a chump until you break the seal. I mean, sadly, people like Charles Barkley never got to. We're trying to keep this to 15 minutes. I'm stopping that conversation. So just lots of Jordan 5s coming out. Last weekend, we had the Jordan 5 Moonlight, a.k.a. the XXX Extension, a.k.a. the Oreo. And then you also have this weekend the Jordan 5 Shattered Backboard, a.k.a. Orange, a.k.a. the Nick Engvall Special. So a lot of fives. So we thought, why not just do a My Starting Five of fives? I kind of wish there was 5 people here today.
Well, that would have been great, actually, yeah.
Whatever. We'll live. So Rowett has an order for us. How we drafting?
The first overall pick will go to Nick. I've got the number 2 pick. Robbie, you're at 3. And Mike, you get the infamous back-to-back picks.
Pow, pow. All right.
All right. Quick
This
little,
isn't new. You know how it goes.
Yeah, you've probably seen this, but, fantasy draft style, we're going to run up and down the list and go back and forth until we hit 5, and then see if we can pull off a 6-man at the end of the episode. So I'm just going to start it out. This might not be everybody's first choice, but for me, this is the most important colorway, the fire red with the black tongue with the 23 on the side. Got to just take it first and foremost.
Okay.
Absolutely at the top of my list.
Excellent.
Good pick.
I'll go next.
You're not even going to go. You're not going to go heat. You're just going to go fire.
Yep.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, and hopefully I've got some smoke because I'll go with the black metallic 5s. For me, I think this was the shoe that was worn on the Jordan Rules paperback book when it first came out. So as a big reader, have to pay homage to that. So that's my first overall pick, first pick, second overall pick.
Great pick.
Right.
White or black lace?
Let's go black. All black, everything.
Noise.
I'm going to break the seal and draft some cool stuff. I'm going to go with the white Supreme 5. It's the white metallic, but
I'm just giving you crap.
oh my god, I thought that was a real fart for a minute. Like, dang.
15 minutes, gentlemen. 15 minutes. Come on.
That was my genuine shock and awe of that fart. But no. Jordan 5, Supreme, white metallic, 94 on the back. It's just everything you want this Supremed out. So.
Good pick.
Okay. Cool. Good pick. My first pick is going to be the Tokyo 5, the yellow and black special. And, I got a second pick. I forgot. My second pick is going to be the Green Bean 5, which we will be getting, hopefully, the retro sometime next year.
Good pick.
Green bean would have made my list, but green bean crease bad. If we're talking very simply. My first pick, I'm going to go with a shoe that my old Foot Locker coworker used to stun on me on every Friday, the Kawhi 54 Jordan 5. I like white Jordan 5s with metallic tongue. So it's white with that nice, beautiful slime green. Perfect. That's a sample right there. That's like a rare shoe right there.
Excellent. Speaking on rare shoes, my next overall pick, I'll go with the Jordan 5 Trophy Room. I believe it's the ice blue colorway.
Okay.
So it's got that Houston Oilers vibe to it. I'm surprised Travis didn't co-opt it for one of his sneakers, but that's my second pick.
The backdoor special.
All right.
Roll with the second heat.
All right,
Second
I got
heat
back
pick.
to back, so I'm gonna start with Raging Bull 3M black joints,
Dang it. Good pick.
and then I'm gonna come back around to the Bin 23 Jordan 5.
That's a premium shoe.
Insane materials. If you've never seen that shoe in
Premium
person,
pick by a premium guy for a premium shoe. Well done.
Isn't it so premium though? You wouldn't want it's so nice. I would never take it. The wood insoles out.
it
Like, the
honestly
wood
looks
shoe
like it should be
horns.
sitting in like a home library den, whiskey cabinet, cigars, like you
100%.
you only see that shoe in person if you're wearing like the Hugh Hefner silk robe in the room. That's how nice
With the
that
ascot
material
tucked
is.
in.
Somehow, somehow the shoe itself is smoking a cigar. Doesn't make sense.
That's
at all.
exactly what I was going to say. I feel like that's where you keep your Cuban cigars, like the Nicaraguan cigars. You keep those out in front for everybody. Yep.
Yeah.
The Cuban cigars, that's what you do.
Smells like
So for
mahogany.
my third overall pick, I'll go ahead and go with the Jordan 5 grapes,
Which ones? Black or white grape?
the white pair.
Okay.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Okay,
Dang it.
I'm gonna keep going heat. I'm gonna go with the black off whites. I'm such a basic mother trucker, man. But just I'm sorry.
Hey, man, you are who you are.
It's great. You already took the black metallics. I probably would have taken that with my third. So, oh no, consolation prize.
I can't talk trash this time because I was going to go with the Sell Off-White for my third pick. So I got Sell Off-White, but my number 4 pick is going to be the Fear Fives.
Oh, that's a good pick. Fuck.
All right.
Forgot about that one.
Go ahead again, Robin.
Back to you, Rob.
So this is the 4th one. So for my number 4, I'm going to go with, you used to have to call them 2000 Fire Reds, but it's the OG white Fire Red, metallic tongue, El Clasico. I didn't think I'd take any classics, but it's just too good not to. And it's the only one left on the board. So,
All right.
only OG left. There's only 4 of them. So,
Did we each end up with an OG or?
grape. You have grape and metallic. Nick has red, black tongue Fire Red. So I just completed the set.
I don't know, Mike. If you want to join the OG party, those Tokyos look pretty nice. I'm just saying. Holler at me.
I'm taking trade offers.
Excellent. With my 4th and penultimate pick, I will go for the Jordan 5 USAs because I love a good USA shoe. And yeah,
That patent leather, man, can't do it. If it wasn't patent on the toe, it would have been an Insta-Cop.
Totally get it.
Good pick. All right, I'm going to go with 2 PEs. First, the Motorsport PE, white with the kind of off Carolina blue and the silver from the motorcycle days. And then I'm going to go with Ray Allen's PE with the white and the Sonics PE, the white, green, and yellow, the 34 on the side. That shoe made me feel some type of way back in the day when I first saw it.
Man, whipping out the PEs, huh?
I almost called you out. I don't think we could do PEs, but there's so many to choose from. Why not? Let's just let it roll.
Well, and if you haven't watched our heating up session for this episode on Patreon, Robbie dropped some gems, and that's actually what got me into the PE, the thought process for the PEs. So yeah, I had to.
So many good ones.
There are. So many.
Kobe owns Ray Allen, but that's okay.
Alrighty. For my last pick, I will go with the Jordan 5 Organs.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. That's what we're doing now. Okay.
So the general release organ or the fancy one?
If you're gonna give me the fancy one, I'll take the fancy one. But you know, just to make it twist that knife a little bit deeper in Mike's back, go ahead and give me the public pair. Just because I'm a man of the people. I want Mike to thrive while I survive. So there you go, Michael.
La Publica. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Product placement aside, I've been wearing these all day. These shatter backboards. And 2 points why it's my 5th pick. The first one is the netting being different throws some people off. They don't like it. But sometimes you don't want a sporty ass looking net. And that was like my big thing about wearing 5s with like blue jeans and stuff. It looks too sporty. This is unsported it up. Desported. I don't know. Yeah. And the materials are really nice. The sail feels really good in hand. It actually has like give to it, and it actually bounces back. Material wise, one of the better 5s I've seen in a minute. So Shatter Backboard 5 is my 5th.
All right. So my 5th pick is going to be the Olive 5.
Mike going all the way back to 2006. It's
Hey,
like,
man. I got to make them count, right?
Year. Solid year.
might have been 7, but no, good years. Then that's prime 5. That's like when any OG listening, I'm going to shut up for 15 minutes. Any OG listening knows that 5s at that time were just a bountiful. So it was a good time to be a 5 fan for new colors.
Definitely.
All right. So 6th man. Nick, start us off, man.
All right. 6th man. I'm going to go. I guess I'm going to just dip back into the player exclusives. That orange New York Knicks Mellow PE. Oh, man. It's like I feel the drool falling out of my mouth right now. That colorway is chef's kisses all around.
Excellent. I'm going to go in the opposite direction, and I'll probably pick the ugliest 5 that I can think of, and that is the Jordan 5 Low Neymars. God, that's an awful shoe. But I need a J.R. Smith element coming off my bench, so that's where I'll go.
Okay.
I almost want to take a page out of Nick's book and say Miguel Petres.
Peaches!
I'm not going to go that route. I really do like the Oreo, man. I wish I bought these the first time they came out. The fact that they're retroing again so quickly is cool. Clean for this fall time. I'm going to go with the Oreo. Jordan 5 is my sixth man. The old Spencer Hayward over here, that's a real solid guy.
Completes his taxes on the day.
All right, so I'm going to go, since we're just going to go PEs, I'm going to just finish off strong with the Chris Paul Hornets PE, the white and teal and yellow PE.
That's a good one.
All right.
Yeah, good choice.
That's a good one.
All right, I'm going to wrap my top 5. Start out with the Fire Red Black Tongues with the 23 on the side, Raging Bull Pack 3Ms, the Bin 23s, the Premio Bin 23s, the Motorsports PE, the Ray Allen PE from his Sonics days, and then my sixth man off the bench was Hoodie Mellow in the orange New York Knicks colored Jordan 5.
Excellent. And I'll go next. My number 1 overall pick was the Black Metallic 5, followed by the Trophy Room Ice Blues. I then used the Grape, followed by the USA, and then the Oregon People Edition. And my sixth man off the bench was the Jordan 5 Low Neymars.
The Team Sports Edition.
Thank you.
I went with Supreme White Metallic Jordan 5, and then the Quai 54, and then the Black Off-White, and then the Shattered Backboard 5, and White Fire Red 5, and then the Oreo 5 as my sixth man.
Noise. My number 1 pick was a Tokyo 23. Second was a Green Bean. Third was a Cell Off-White Jordan 5. Number 4 was a Fear 5. Number 5 was an Olive 5. And last but not least, sixth man is a Chris Paul Hornets PE 5.
Good stuff, fellas. I think everybody actually came out looking pretty nicely. Thankfully, there's
Bring. What? I just won? I won the My Starting 5 Jordan 5s. Oh, thank you, Pat Sajak. I appreciate it.
The funniest part about you winning all of our My Starting 5s is like I almost always get like 90% of the shoes that I want because we all want different things, which is like just every time it's just a reminder of why I love sneakers because everybody has such a different taste.
So different.
Very different taste between the four of us. Great picks between everybody. Good job.
Congrats, fellas. Pat on the back, everybody. There you go.
Well, thanks for rocking with us. Let us know what your starting 5 for the Jordan 5 are in the comments below. We'll link in the description as well for, the Shattered Backboards, the Oreos. And, we appreciate you rocking with us. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
See ya.
Good game.
GG.
No, it's like youth soccer. We gotta like stand in line and have your hand out. No, you don't shake. You just like you kind of have it out, and you're just like,
yeah.
in a line.
Hey everyone, this is Nick again. Before you take off, I wanted to thank you for listening to the Sneaker History Podcast. We just launched our new merch, including tees, stickers, keychains, and a bunch of other pieces you can grab to show your support for the podcast. You can purchase it now through our companion site, sittingtreasure.com. You can also get access to more episodes of the podcast by joining our Discord community at patreon.com/sneakerhistory. Plus, we've got a bunch of other fun things going on in the community, including trivia nights, giveaways, access to sneaker raffles from around the world, release announcements, and my favorite, just good people helping good people get the sneakers they want. Plus, we're not bought by advertisers, investors, or other big money. I'm confident in saying this is the best sneaker community I've ever been a part of. We've also teamed up with a few partners to offer our supporters discounts. You can find some in the links for this episode and even more in our Discord. Give us a try, and if you don't enjoy it, you can always cancel the membership at any time. Last but not least, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to be on the receiving end of someone showing appreciation. Thank you all for the support, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace. Hey everyone, this is Nick again. Before you take off, do us a solid and head over to Apple Podcasts to leave us a review. Give us a rating on Spotify and Amazon Music, and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we have even more video content coming soon. Speaking of new content, we have an amazing community of sneaker enthusiasts that hang out in our Sneaker History Discord on a daily basis. While sneakers is a connection point that brought us all together, we've all discovered countless shared passions that we have in common with each other. We recently launched a couple of new podcasts directly from our community. One of them is a Formula One podcast. If you're an F1 fan like me, the Exhaust Notes podcast is your weekly fix of Formula One fun. It's hosted by myself, Rohit Malhotra, and Todd Yates. New episodes drop every Tuesday. I've been wearing fitted hats for years and collecting my favorite teams since I was a little leaguer. It has been awesome to see so many new fans getting into fitteds in recent years. Crown and Stitch is our new talk show about fitted hats with Dexter, Keith, and myself, where we talk about fitted hats, snapbacks, throw in some obscure hats because we all kind of like some funky stuff once in a while, don't we? Copping, collecting, and so much more. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Hit the links in the show notes for this episode to give our new shows a listen, and be on the lookout for more new podcasts dropping soon. Last but not least, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Thank you all for the support, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.